What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another one. If you are new to the channel, I am Gold Pony. This is Gold Pony Crypto. And so, you guys may have seen my last Tectonic video, which I put out approximately a month ago or 4 weeks ago or something like that. So, wanted to make a little update video on Tectonic because a lot has happened since that last video that I made. And so, perhaps the main update I wanted to give you guys was Tonic has surged over 80% just in the last week, at least at the time of me making this video here. But ultimately in this video, I am going to go over very briefly what Tectonic actually is. Yet again, I'm going to go over all of the updates since the last video that I've done on Tectonic to date. I'm going to go over the details of that Tonic airdrop, and lastly, how to go about buying Tectonic, or Tonic is the token symbol, of course, but how to go about buying that today. And by the way, nothing in this video should be considered financial advice. This is simply for entertainment and educational purposes, I guess you could say. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. And so the first question I want to answer is, what is Tectonic? Tectonic is essentially a decentralized money market protocol, specifically a lending protocol comparable to, let's say, Compound or Aave or Spell, I think is another one. So just to name a few of them there, but it's a lending protocol where you can supply liquidity if you wanted to through Tectonic. And I'll actually go over some of those steps to actually participate in the Tectonic protocol towards the end of this video. But essentially you can borrow tokens at a very low APR, and you can also supply them and earn passive income at the same time if you wanted to go that route. So token symbol, of course, is Tonic. The total supply of Tonic is going to be 500 trillion, which is always interesting to me because normally this would throw up a red flag if it was maybe a meme coin or something like that. But since it's a money market protocol or lending protocol, it's really not a bad thing. And a lot of them typically do have a higher supply because it better caters to kind of the people that need it the most in third world countries. Let's just put it that way. So it's kind of a good idea in this case. Current market cap is coming in at approximately 7.6 million at the time of this video. I feel like just 3 days ago it was maybe 2 million. So it's been growing like insanely fast lately, and it's currently at 21% of its all-time high. All right, so now that all of that is out of the way, let's get to the fun stuff. Let's get to the updates for Tectonic, including an 86% gain or increase over the past week. That is what is perhaps getting the most attention right now, and there are reasons, or really one reason why that is happening, and that is because 4 days ago on January 24th, 2022, Tonic was listed on the Crypto.com app, and so that is a huge deal, especially since they're on Chronos. So this project is absolutely going to flourish on the Crypto.com app, so I'm glad that has happened, but it continues to get so much better than just that listing. As of 5 hours ago, at least at the time of me making this video, you can now actually earn up to 3% through Crypto.com staking. So you guys probably know you can earn up to 14.5% on the Crypto.com app. I believe that one is for Polkadot. You can earn 14% on Polygon, 14% on stable coins, 8% on Bitcoin, Ethereum. I could go on and on probably, but still 3% on Tonic, which is brilliant. That just happened. So that is another big thing that's going to increase the price, of course. And also Beefy Finance was listed with Tonic, so you can also earn 3% on Beefy now as well, which is kind of cool. Another big update I wanted to mention, I found this on their Twitter, was that Tectonic smart contracts and price oracles now fall under the Chronos chain as far as security goes, or I should say the Chronos bug bounty program, which offers up to approximately $1.3 million if you were to find a critical bug, which is a pretty decent amount. So that's definitely good for the security of the protocol as well. Next, I wanted to touch a little bit on the airdrop. The airdrop snapshot was successfully completed on January 22nd, 2022. I definitely made sure I was a part of that. Essentially, the way to be a part of that, I mentioned it in the last video, my last Tectonic video, but you just simply had to invest in VVS Finance. You had to do it through their app, the VVS Finance app. And typically the easiest way to get access to that is through the Crypto.com DeFi wallet, but you could provide liquidity. You could jump into the Glitter Mines, which is their staking program, which is where I was and still currently am. So I think I'm earning like 130% right now on VVS Finance, but you can actually stake VVS tokens and earn Tonic right now for, I believe, up to 180% or something like that. So that's pretty good too. But anyways, the snapshot was already taken, so don't necessarily do that now if you still wanted that airdrop because it's too late at this point. But anybody who was in it before that January 22nd date will be getting an airdrop of Tonic. Mid-February is when that is going to be coming. No specific date yet, but it will be coming mid-February. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited to see what happens there. Continuing on with some of the updates for Tectonic for the 2022 roadmap, I wanted to check into that a little bit. They will be listing some new tokens on the Tectonic platform, which is always good to see. They will also be offering a leveraged yield farming service, and they will also be offering a staking platform within the Tectonic app as well. So I'm excited for that one, actually. That's what I'm most excited for. So I don't really need any loans right now personally, but I would love to stake some Tectonic within the app because I have a feeling it's going to be a heck of a lot better rate than the 3% on the crypto.com exchange. But anyways, another really cool update is if you go into the crypto.com DeFi app, it has a popular app section where you get all of these different apps like VVS Finance, and I think Kronos Chim Club I had mentioned before, but the very first app that is in the DeFi wallet is actually Tectonic. Maybe it's because they're the most popular, I don't know, but it's the very first one. So that is definitely going to do a lot for the Tectonic brand or name as well, which is pretty cool. And of course, if you actually go into that app, you will see the total value locked, or TVL, continues to increase constantly, especially with all the growth they've been having lately. So definitely a good thing. But then simply just to go over real quick how to actually go ahead and use Tectonic, the way I get to it and the easiest way to kind of link up your DeFi wallet with Tectonic is to go in through the crypto.com DeFi app. Once you get to those popular apps section, go ahead and hit Tectonic. And essentially when you go in through that way, you're automatically linked. Your DeFi wallet is automatically linked to the Tectonic platform. And so from there, you can either choose to borrow, which is simply where you just scroll down a little bit and then select the token that you want to borrow with. Or if you go to those 3 horizontal lines in the upper right-hand corner, that's where you're going to be able to actually supply liquidity. And so from there, you just simply hit supply now, and then the next screen is actually going to show you what everything is going to look like if you were to supply any kind of liquidity through the Tectonic platform. So next section of this video here, I just wanted to go over really quick because I kind of already mentioned it, how to go about buying. You of course have to either download one of 2 apps, the crypto.com app, the main centralized one right now, or the crypto.com DeFi app. That is another way you can go ahead and purchase Tectonic right now. And so full disclaimer right now, I should just mention this, I did end up purchasing Tonic. I did end up purchasing 100 million, I believe it was, which sounds like a heck of a lot, but it really isn't all that much. It's just because they have that $500 trillion market cap that it sounds like it's so much. But anyways, the reason I did it was because it had such a low market cap and I saw promise in this lending protocol, because I've seen what other lending protocols can do, and the other lending protocols have much higher market caps, and I'll get into that when I get to the price prediction here. But at a $7 million market cap or less, like I said, I first saw it when it was at 2 million. That is a heck of a buy because it is such a young project. And definitely don't go ahead and throw everything at Tonic right now, because it has been pumping a lot lately. And typically when that happens, there is going to be a little bit of a pullback, probably relatively soon. But still, because of that market cap, it's just a heck of a buy in my opinion. The other reason I wanted to get into Tonic, because they were incubated by Particle B, and those not familiar with Particle B is a blockchain startup accelerator founded by one of the co-founders of Crypto.com, being Gary Orr. And I think he might still be the CTO or CFO or one of those COs within Crypto.com as well. But still, to have a big name like Gary Orr, who was behind Particle B, who actually helped incubate Tectonic, that gives me a lot of hope that this is going to be an excellent project, because it's somewhat, in my mind, was kind of vetted by him, which again is one of the founders of Crypto.com. And so now let's get to the price prediction real quick for Tonic, because like I said, it's a very low market cap, so there's a lot of upside in my opinion. So let's just go ahead and compare it with the 3 main competitors, at least in my mind, which are going to be Aave, Compound, and Spell. So these 3 are all lending protocols, just like Tonic, just like Tectonic. And so if we were to just look at the market caps, get ready for this, you guys. Spell currently has a market cap of $430 million. And so, like I said, compare that to 7 million, that's nuts. Essentially, Tonic would have to do a 61x to match Spell, which hasn't even been out that long, honestly, as a lending protocol. So 61x. That's just for Spell. Then if you were to jump up to Compound, who has been out for a little while, also on Ethereum, that market cap comes in at approximately 790 million at the time of this video. And you guys might be watching this saying, it used to be so much higher than that. And of course, all of these market caps aren't even the highest that all of these different protocols have ever been, because the whole market is down right now, but 790 million for Compound. And so if Tonic were to match that, that's approximately a 113x. But my personal favorite next being Aave, which comes in a market cap, at least right now, of $1.96 billion. And so if Tectonic were to reach that, that would be approximately a 280x. And so all of this competition I just listed is all based on Ethereum. Of course, Tectonic is based on Cronos, which is a much faster and much more inexpensive blockchain when it comes to fees and things like that. So again, the promise is definitely there. As long as Crypto.com continues to grow and Cronos continues to grow, I think Tonic will grow along with it. And by the way, unrelated really to this video, but did you guys see Crypto.com just announced a partnership with LeBron James? Go ahead and check their Twitter. That's a big deal too. Anyways, though, let me know if you guys are going to be buying Tonic in the comments section below. That is about it for this one, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to follow me on social media at the bottom of the screen. If you wanted to see different cryptocurrency updates, be sure to hit the subscribe and the bell notification button. If you're into Crypto.com, Crow, and Cronos, that is what we do here on this channel after all. Do appreciate you guys watching more than you know, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Stay gold.